You keep saying you're tired. But let's get honest, you're not. You didn't build anything. You didn't train. You didn't bleed. You just coasted through another day full of comfort and called it fatigue. You weren't in the trenches. You were on your phone. You didn't fight battles. You avoided them. And now you're mistaking laziness for exhaustion because you're too scared to admit what's really happening. You're not tired. You're undisciplined. And the longer you keep lying to yourself, the deeper you sink into mediocrity. You say you want more? Then prove it. Because this version of you isn't even trying. Like, subscribe, and let's rip this delusion apart. Right now. So let's start with part 1. What tired looks like versus what you're doing. Real tired is a fighter in round 12. Sweat blinding his eyes, legs barely responding, still swinging. Real tired is a mother working double shifts with barely enough to feed her kids and still waking up early to push forward. You're yawning because you binge-watched 5 episodes last night and rolled out of bed at noon. You're sighing because you sat through 3 Zoom calls and scrolled TikTok in between. Let's stop disrespecting the word tired. Being tired is earned. It's built in the gym when your body's giving out but you pull one more rep. It's built in the library when you're studying past midnight for a future no one else believes in but you. It's built when you show up, over and over, whether it's raining, whether you're broke, whether no one's clapping. What you're doing isn't tired. It's comfortable. It's unchallenged. It's the illusion of effort. Dressed up in busy work and excuses, you're not burnout, you're untested. You haven't pushed far enough to even know what your limits are. And yet you keep acting like life owes you a break. It doesn't. It never did. And until you start earning your exhaustion, you don't get to claim it. Part 2. The addiction to fake effort. You're not lazy, you're addicted to fake effort. You know what fake effort looks like? It's posting your to-do list like a badge of honor, but doing none of it. It's lighting candles, setting the vibe, putting on lo-fi beats, and still procrastinating. It's watching study with me videos and convincing yourself that counts as progress. You've built a routine that feels productive, but does nothing. And deep down, you know it. Fake effort is seductive. It gives you the dopamine of showing up without the pain of pushing through. You feel like you're in motion, but you're not moving. It's the treadmill of self-improvement. You're sweating, but going nowhere. You scroll through motivation reels, journal your goals, read about building habits. But when it's time to execute, you vanish. Because this version of you loves the prep phase, hates the war. You've created a character who talks like a disciplined person, who looks like he's grinding. But behind the curtain, it's fluff, it's delay, it's lies. Discipline isn't what you post. It's what you repeat when nobody sees it. It's the boring stuff, the painful stuff, the stuff your fake effort won't touch. And until you drop the act and burn the costume, you'll keep confusing theater for transformation. Part 3. What real discipline looks like. Let's stop pretending discipline is this romantic montage of cold showers and sunrise workouts. It's not aesthetic, it's not poetic, it's brutal repetition and silence. Real discipline is doing the same ugly thing again. Not because it's fun, not because it feels good, because it's non-negotiable. It's waking up at 5 even when you slept like trash. It's eating clean when your body's screaming for junk. It's showing up when your mood says disappear. Discipline is manual override. It's telling your brain, I don't care what you feel, we do this anyway. It's not about mood, it's about mission. The disciplined don't crave motivation. They build systems. They don't trust emotion. They trust execution. They don't say, I'll try. They say, I'm doing it and nothing gets a vote. It's not flashy. You won't get applause, you won't get dopamine. But what you will get is momentum. The kind that compounds. Quietly, ruthlessly, daily. That's real discipline. It's not loud, it's not pretty, but it's the only thing that rewires your life. Part 4, build a system, not a mood. If your entire strategy is, I'll do it when I feel like it, you've already lost. Because your feelings are soft, your moods are lazy, and your emotions are the enemy during war. Discipline isn't about getting hyped. It's about removing the option to fail. You don't need another journal entry about how bad you want it. You need structure. You need constraints. Systems don't care if you're tired. They run anyway. You build them once, then let them run your life while your brain complains. You want to wake up early? Cool. Alarm across the room. Lights on timer. Water next to your bed. Now it's hard to stay lazy. You want to study daily? Set a locked time block. Remove distractions. Put your damn phone in another room. You want to train consistently? Write your split. Lock your times. Pre-pack your gear. Automate the resistance. Your future self isn't built by moods. It's built by mechanisms. Because systems don't ask for permission. They just activate. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your systems. And if your system is chaos, don't be shocked when your results are garbage. Want to change your life? Build a system so tight that failure becomes awkward. So precise that success becomes predictable. So boring, it's bulletproof. That's the move. Part 5, the one question that changes everything. Here's the question. Would I still respect me if there were no witnesses? Not your followers, not your gym partner, not the people watching your grind, just you. And the truth. Would you respect how you've been operating if nobody saw the results? If there was no praise, no credit, no applause? Because most people aren't chasing greatness. They're chasing attention. They want to look disciplined, not be disciplined. You want to know if you're real? Check how you act when it's 5 a.m. and no one's watching. Check how you work when there's no deadline and no punishment. Check how you show up when no one's giving out trophies. That's the real scoreboard. The version of you that doesn't perform for the crowd, that's the one that builds a future. So ask yourself right now, would I still do this if no one ever clapped for me? Because if the answer is no, you're not tired, you're not lost, you're exposed. You've been faking consistency for the sake of being seen. And that lie, it's the weight you carry every day. That heaviness in your chest, that's not exhaustion, that's guilt. And it's time to kill it. Let's move to final rant. Stop lying. Start moving. Stop saying you're tired when you haven't earned it. Stop saying you need rest when all you've done is hesitate. You're not overworked. You're underpurposed. You're not drained. You're distracted, and every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, your shadow laughs. Because it knows you won't. It's seen this movie before. The hype, the talk, the nothing. You think you need more motivation. You don't. You need a funeral. For the version of you that keeps making excuses. For the soft shell of a person who breaks at the first sign of discomfort. Kill that version. Bury him. Now, you want to change your life? Good. Then stop explaining yourself. Stop journaling your intentions. Stop tweeting your goals. Start moving. The clock doesn't care about your story. The results don't care about your emotions. And success? It only respects action. So get the hell up right now. Not after this video, not after your snack, now. You already know what to do. You've known for years, so this is your line in the sand. From this second forward, no more lies, no more posturing, only proof. If this hits something in you, then comment right now, I kill comfort, I earn fatigue. Then subscribe, and send this to someone who's still lying to themselves, because we're not here to play life safe. We're here to rewire. We're here to wake up. This is nobody mode. Let's work. So if you felt that, if even one line cracked your mask, then don't scroll. Don't pretend you're gonna remember this later. Do something now. Hit like, drop a comment. I kill comfort. I earn fatigue. Then subscribe for more truth you don't want but absolutely need. Because this isn't a channel, it's a reset button. And if you're really about it, prove it. Welcome to Nobody Mode. Let's build.